what made you just, and we talked about this a little earlier, but most people are just not going to take their time out because, I mean, literally, you're literally just taking your time out and you're just giving away free game. And most people, if they're giving out free game, is coming with, it's coming with an offer. But you're just giving out free game, and and the advice that you're giving, they say when you're looking for a mentor, look for somebody who's actually doing what you want to do. There's so many people online that are life coaches, and we're not even going to get into that, but they're life coaches. We'll just say that much. But you're actually a driver, driving local, operating in an owner operator fashion, contract wood chipping. I mean, you're giving out all this information in real time. This is real time information you're giving out for free. For free. Because some
Yep.
people have a Patreon set up and say, hey, you want to ask me a question? I need $50. Why are you just giving out all this information for free?
If I can be honest with you, all that's coming.
Hmm.
All that's coming. I mean, I've been meaning to reach out to my audience to answer that question to anybody
Right,
that's in my
right,
audience wondering, okay, this guy's got some pretty good information. Why are you doing this? Right? Like, what's the gig, bro? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, man, all of that is gonna come.
right,
My mentor, as far as marketing and branding and building online, teaches the ATM strategy:
right,
audience, trust, monetization.
right,
First of all, you find an audience. Now, when I first got on YouTube, the first videos that I got on YouTube and started making were really just positivity, right?
right,
Law of attraction videos, just kind of speaking what I wanted to do, and just kind of feeling out the platform and just getting used to it, just talking what I
right,
wanted to talk about. Um, I thought about one day after I made several of those videos, and I'm like, this ain't really going nowhere. I enjoy making the videos, but it ain't really going anywhere, right? I'm like, what else can I talk about on this channel? What is it that I know that somebody else would want to know? And at that time, I just passed my CDL test and got my CDL. I said, well, I know it's probably a lot of people out here that want to know how the experience of going to CDL school works. And I know it's probably a lot of people out here that want to know how the tests work and what it's like to first get your CDL. So that first video that I made that really popped on my channel was a review of CDL school, of paid CDL school. And once I saw how YouTube responded to that video, I'm like, okay, I kept making a couple of more law of attraction videos. And I'm like, I'm gonna make some more of these trucking videos because obviously there's people out here searching for this trucking content, right? So I'm saying that to say that the first step that I'm taught is to find an audience. What is it that you know, that an individual that you know that other people are looking for? And that information is so easy to find out, right? So, but I did it through trial and error. I just kept putting out content until something that I talked about, the public responded positively to. So since then, since I found that niche, it's just been about building that audience. And the next step after you find an audience is to establish trust with that audience. And you establish trust by helping people solve their problem, not by asking them for money, not by start transacting with them and saying, all right, if you give me this, I'll give you that. Start helping people, start building trust with people that by just helping them for free with no strings attached. Like you plant the seed first. There's so many people that feel like, yo, if you ain't giving me no money, you don't deserve my time. Well, I don't feel that way. I feel like I'm willing to earn. I'm willing to earn your trust by helping you first. And even if you don't give me your trust after I help you, it's fine. You know what I'm
right,
saying? It's totally cool because in sales I learned you don't want to do what the person expects you to do. So I'm asking a customer to buy and they say no. Every other salesperson get mad. That's the worst thing I want to do. I want to keep up the positivity because that throws them off. It's like I didn't expect them to do that. So helping people without asking for anything in return is the exact opposite of what a lot of people expect you to do. But that, to me, is how you establish trust with an individual. And once you got an audience of people that are listening to you and that trust you, now they will take your recommendations. But you can't abuse their trust and just start recommending anything to them,
right.
knowing that they're listening to me now, so I can just abuse. No, you can't do that. As long as you, from that point, as long as you're still in the same vein of wanting to be helpful. So if I run across a helpful product that's helping me in my career, I feel obligated to share it with the people that are going on that journey with me. So that for me is what it is, that ATM strategy: audience, trust and monetization. That's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing on my YouTube channel. Right now, I am in that phase that you said earlier. That's
Right.
the phase that I'm in. And I've often said that myself, man. If you can get behind an individual, a company, or a corporation that's on the rise, you'll get free stuff just from being there with them, because they're in the mode of building and looking for an audience, and they're willing to give away their best in order to get that attention. Whereas if you find a company that already got there, they ain't trying to give you nothing. They trying to
Right.
maintain and conserve what they already have. So that's the stage that I'm in right now on my channel. And I'm gonna be there for a while. I'm not in a rush to start selling something. I'm
Right.
not in a rush to start selling something. I want to put some more monetization in place, because I feel like the opportunity is there. But I can launch something right now to an audience of 15,000, or I can continue to create the heck out of some content for the next 3 or 4 months, and launch in 3 or 4 months to an audience of 25 or 30,000. What I mean? I'm not losing anything by waiting, as long as I'm still nurturing my audience, and still taking care of the fact that they trust me.